and welcome to another Riverside Sports Update. I'm your host, Pep Fernandez. We appreciate you tuning in. We've got some kind of breaking news, I would say, as Riverside City College has a new head football coach. Not a surprise that Tom Kraft's son, Kevin Kraft, who coached the quarterbacks and ran the offense last season for RCC, has been tabbed as the next head coach of the Tigers. Now, the Tigers' offense last season under Kevin Kraft was historically good, leading the state in scoring, and now he's going to take over the program, and maybe Tom Kraft will stay on as an assistant to his son, Kevin Kraft. We'll see. Well, the Tigers under Tom Kraft won 2 state and national championships in 2019 and 2023. Certainly big shoes to fill, but if there was a guy that could do it, it is certainly Kevin Kraft. Congratulations. And I'm sure we'll get Kevin on a future Riverside Sports Update to get his thoughts on being named the head coach out there at RCC. Now let's talk some soccer, and we've got a local soccer star back in town, Javier Hernandez, the former Arlington High School soccer star who was the Gatorade State Player of the Year, and he signed with the University of North Carolina Tar Heels. Will be spending his summer playing in the USL 2 League for Redlands FC, sharpening his skills, getting better to compete at the top level in college soccer with the Tar Heels. Here is former Arlington High School star Javier Hernandez.
Whether it's here on the soccer field or, at a new job, you got to prove yourself. Whether we like it or not, I think I've done a pretty decent job so far here in USL2, MLS Next, high school, score some goals in Next Pro, but the challenge now is to go back in the fall and do it against, the top collegiate athletes in the country, and, hopefully more blessings after that. But yeah, the main focus is just proving myself in the fall when I go back. Yeah, I think the difference is just with strength and speed, which obviously gets faster and stronger as, you climb up the ranks. But I think that was just the main difference, at least with my game. I think, putting the ball in the back of the net wasn't a problem, but definitely, going against 6'6" center backs wasn't fun, but definitely just the strength and speed part was a major component that I noticed from high school or even Next Pro to the collegiate level. And obviously just trying to get some goals, trying to get some confidence before heading into my first collegiate season. I think just being around the guys, forming a good group of guys so I have the right mentality to just go back and, hopefully do good in the fall. Just blessed to have a good group of guys behind me that trust and give me the ball to be able to do what I do. So yeah, just truly blessed to put the ball in the back of the net, which is my job, but even more blessed to have a great group of guys that trust me and let me do what I got to do.
And a shout out to former UC Riverside baseball pitcher Andre Granillo getting called up to the major leagues. In his big league debut against the Brewers, Granillo tossed 2 2/3 scoreless innings. Congratulations to Dre on making it to the big show. And a quick teaser for next week's Riverside Sports Update. We will have former Riverside Poly Star softball pitcher Miranda De Nava. She just signed with California Baptist University, so we'll check in with Miranda next week on the Riverside Sports Update. For now, that's all I got. I'm Pep Fernandez, and we'll see you next time.